Okay, it's time to start getting this greenhouse in order. And one of the things I just checked was the pH of the water and the salinity and all that stuff. Now the salinity, which I mean is the dissolved solids, which is basically a measure of your minerals, that was a little bit below 300 parts per million, like 280 or something like that, which is interesting because coming straight out of the well that this is supplied from, the well water is about 385 or 380, something like that. So there are less minerals in here than just coming straight out of the well with no additives in it. So I might have to do something about that. But anyway, the other thing is the pH is really high. It's way off the scale. Now if you can see my little pH card, I hope that focuses. You can see that bottom line there that shows 7.6 and it's blue. When I took the pH measurement in here, it was a little bit darker than that. So it's probably 8 or maybe a little higher. The conductivity I just read, it was less than 300 parts per million. It was like 280, which is astonishing. But here's the salinity, or the pH. See, it looks like it's higher than 7.6. So that might be a problem. Now the goldfish seem to be doing all right, but the plants don't. And I had a little problem with that last year, and it could be that the pH is pretty high. And I think that's probably because I have a high calcium content in the well water. And so what that does is it binds with some other chemicals, and it also makes your pH jump up. And so, you know, so I think that's a problem. That the calcium is making the pH jump up, and so I got to get that pH back down. I might have to add some nutrients in it too. Now, here's what I use to put the pH down. Muriatic acid. Now, there's two kinds of this stuff, and I'm looking at the label, and I know that there's a kind that you can typically buy that's meant for cleaning, and it's a little bit diluted, and so it's not so harmful to you know, if you spill it on you or something like that. But then there's another kind that is not diluted. Now that stuff will burn you. It's dangerous, and you only use a little bit. Now I can't tell from looking at this label. Usually you can find a little explanation on here of how much of a concentration this is and that sort of thing, but I don't see one on here. But when I put it in, I just put a couple of glugs in the water here, and there's about 800 gallons of water. I did see some smoke on the water when I added it. Okay, I just put a few glugs of muriatic acid in here, and there was a little bit of smoke on the water when I did it, so this may be the concentrated stuff. Although, like I said, reading the label, I really can't tell. But anyway, we'll let that circulate a little while, and I hope I haven't overdone it. And we'll you know, have the fish have a problem. But we'll let that circulate for a day and see what it is tomorrow. So maybe this is the higher concentration stuff. But we'll check back tomorrow and see if I got the pH in here down and see if that helps. And then, as one young lady pointed out on my comment page, I have a mess to clean up, and I will get to it. Because it is warming up now. And it snowed today overnight, so it's still not too good in here. Well, outside anyway. So we'll get to it, and I'll start growing some things if I can get this water under control. So with that, that'll be it for today.